Right, lovely job. What is going on today? So we do see Blue is indeed, they're going to be called Pugging for Life. Haven't got time to update the scores as of yet, so I'm being very professional this evening. Red is ILogic, and ILogic normally play in the ESL. So Red at the moment on the right side looks like the engineer from Red's going to be hopping over to Henge, as the warrior over in Henge is at the moment. He's just going to bunker on that and try and hold it away from the NG. But at the moment, we do see 3 players from Blue coming in, with only 1 guy from Red at the moment. We do see Lakup, the Necro, maybe going to attempt it. I'm not sure that's the best idea.
Yeah, it seems like there was a bit of miscommunication there. Roque was a little bit behind there coming over to middle. I think he was almost expecting a crossplay coming in from the blue team, but it just never happened. But the Necromancer thought it wasn't going to happen, so he made his way all the way up to mid. Unfortunately, he did pay the price for that as he got bursted pretty heavily, so they're going to have to make up for that later on in the team fight now.
Yeah, that's not good. I mean, he's got 3 guys, 3 or 4 guys on him, and he's still doing okay. I mean, Demon's come down there to try and help out the Mesmer as well. Pretty much the captain of the team, one of the guys from Guild Wars 2 Match.net as well. So at the moment, we're looking 1 capture point for Red currently on mine. We do have a little bit of a duel going down over at Henge at the moment between it looks like a kind of knockback NG and needs to check his spec out a little bit more, and the warrior indeed. Interesting little fight going down. Looks like he's got a flame turret as well.
He's running. So this Indy's running a bit of more of a just. This one can actually team fight a little bit. This is basically like the Teldo build of old days. Right here, he's running with bomb flamethrower. In addition to, he's still running pistol shield with rabbit amulet too. But again, though, the traits put him in a little bit more of a defensive position because he's going for the full 30 points in alchemy in order to get automated response.
That's nice. I've been trying that spec as well, yeah, but it's just not got enough damage because he looks like he's going to go down to the warrior here, but the warrior isn't actually on the point to get those extra caps off, and he's getting some decaps on him now as well, putting that bomb down. Hopefully he's going to get a little bit of stability. Yeah, okay, cool. So the warrior's making a couple of mistakes there.
The warrior should be able to easily take this, though. I mean, granted, if he didn't have automated response, the warrior would have just killed him there, but because of he got an impale off on him. But this warrior's build, I really like it. It's really good for 1v1s, so he should be able to take this in just a couple seconds here, assuming he's doing all his stuff properly.
Awesome. I'm just adding a quick team name.
So anyway, go over here at middle. Blue team did take full control of that. They are actually moving out from that now. They're currently on Chupacabra as or Luch. Apologies. Yeah, Luke, I don't even know how to pronounce this Necromancer's name, I do apologize, but the red team Necromancer is going to try to fall back over here to the mine right now, but he's taking quite a bit of damage, so he's going to go into the downstate. We do see the warrior, Taylor's Swiftness, is trying to resurrect him up right now. Looks like that may happen. There's a lot of AoE on the point, but yet they're going to be able to get him back up and into the game. And then from there, red team's probably going to move themselves back out over to middle, because it looks like they're pulling that NG off of far node too.
That's it indeed. I only got 1 name done there, damn it. They've had the points are getting a little bit closer now. Blue have actually got the capture point. They still haven't got their close point. Oh my god, they need to try and get that as soon as they can. They've actually moved their guardian to that close point as well now. And the warriors there as well. I'm not sure that's the best idea. They need to try and get someone with him to get some damage in, work out what they're doing, whether or not they want to take the point or just keep it contested, because that guardian, unfortunately, I'm not sure is being the best use on that point at the moment.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you, because of the fact that you're leaving a bunker guardian in a 1v1 scenario. He's not in the mid fight where he could be doing a lot of support and just generally helping out the team a lot more. I would normally put something like a tanky Hambo. If you wanted to put something really tanky on that node, I would say go for something like a tanky Hambo or something like Taylor Swiftness's build. Almost would say probably be a better choice to send over there than your bunker guardian. It
just feels really wrong when you keep saying that name. That name is so random. I just needed to go and actually click onto Taylor Swiftness as well, just as you said that, because there's a nice little mid fight going on at the moment. There seems to be a lot of focus going down on the engineer at the moment. Seems to be using that the elixir elite. He actually got lucky getting the tornado there. Why he's popping it quite there, I'm not sure. I think he's just trying to hold up the team for as long as he possibly can, so they can't get to the mid. But that means he is, of course, not getting any support from his fellow teammates or any healing or anything, as it just goes down there, unfortunately. But you do see Luke as well, the Necro. Oh, it's got some... I'm just getting that mark put on him there, just as he's hovering above the keep there. He's just actually a little bit in a bad position, let's just say that. That's easier to say. As Lightbringer is actually on point now for Blue.
And a couple of minutes ago there, we did have blue team Thief specifically, Thishkin, was over there at the mine trying to assault there, but he was fended off by Taylor Swiftness, the Hambo Warrior there. Again, Hambo Warriors are really good on point, especially when they run power-oriented builds. Like, they're really good in 1v1 skirmishes when they run, like, heavy power-oriented build, like with Ricker's Amulet, so the Thief wasn't really going to be able to do much over there, so we saw him falling back, and he's now supporting back over at the mid-fight once more. And then over here at the Henge 2, we do see Oroke as well, the bunker guard for the red team, as well as one of the engineers here over here on the blue team is still fighting for control of that node too.
Let's go have a quick look at his spec. He's going for full water runes. Okay, fair enough. When you use Healing Skill, you nearby allows a healer for a small amount. So he's actually tried to go for, we were talking about this spec not being very supportive in team fights. He's actually gone for a full rune set, so that he is fairly useful now with his heals, but still. I don't know. What do you reckon?
I think if you wanted to go like with these runes, I would almost say like going with healing kit would be a better choice here, just because just the swapping in and out of the kit would proc the 6 on the water runes there.
That's the one.
So I don't like I agree with like the logic behind it, but the choice of his actual heal ability itself, I would say you could probably doing something better with.
I completely agree with you, and I also think that if he's probably going to go with that, then he probably wants to use his kits rather than the tornado, because he wants to be trying to get a bit more support out for him and his team. But yeah, so I mean, there's a little bit of confusion there. Maybe he'll switch it up in the next match. I've seen him play before. He's pretty confident. He seems to be doing quite well. He is holding their Guardian up as well, and this Guardian needs to be in these team fights.
Yeah, as we can see over here as well, we do have Roke is still doing pretty well at the Henge, and then back at the mine too, there's still quite a bit of contest going on. Mogram's taking a little bit of damage, so I don't think he's going to be alive for much longer over here at the mine. For instance, we have Demon on him, so Demon looks like he's going to fend Magorum off. Well, Magorum may actually not survive the day over there, so he's going to run into the Red Team Necromancer here too. So, but it looks like Red Team should be able to hold those two nodes, and as well, they are aggressing the third one too, but I'm not sure if I agree with the aggression on the third one. In all honesty, I think it might be a better move just to move that Bunker Guardian back onto mid now they have that under their control.
Funnily enough, I mean, it is weird how they keep swapping different classes in and out, and he is now holding 3 people at their close point. This is epic. They need to get him down. Maybe, I mean, it actually kind of worked against these guys because they aren't the blue team are. The name says it all. They are a pug team that have been thrown together kind of last minute, which I really, really appreciate. Ken done me a favour and put the team in just because we had a couple of dropouts due to a couple of team changes recently. But it does seem that Lightbringer's actually just gone down on the midpoint, so Red very much in control over there against the other guys at Blue, as they have indeed lost their main support healer and bunker for this, as we do see Notorious Big Ears running out from the point. Looks like he's going to be heading mid over towards mine now, as we just see the Guardian from Red fighting Morgan from Blue, the warrior. It's just going to see another little tank fest going over here. See Ken's coming in now on the point. Never seen him play a thief, actually. I didn't even know he played thief. That's pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm. But as we check out what's going on over here at the mine itself, again, Roke, the bunker guard for the red team, was just taken into the downstate. That'll put that fight heavily into the blue team's favor if they manage to take him out again. This will be missing any of that tankiness and support that they otherwise would have with the assistance of the bunker guardian in the fight. They are just cleaving him down at the moment, and he should be eliminated over the next few seconds, which would give, obviously, blue team a huge advantage. And now looking at the scores here real quick, we do have red team currently in the lead. They currently control 2 out of the 3 capture points here with 312 points to their name, whereas the blue team is currently behind with 1 capture point to their name and 174 points.
Yeah, they've got. At the moment, they're trying to contest Henge as well. It looks like we do have. Yeah, we've got NG on Guardian the other way around now. Lightning Bringer, is now against the other NG. Although we get some damage now from Ken. He's coming in to get the engineer. They know they need to get these points really, really fast if they want to come back into this. Interestingly enough, we haven't seen any boss kills at all.
Yeah, there's not too many, like, crazy bursty people on either of these teams. Like, you have, like, Thishkin, but other than that, like, there's no one really, like, super bursty that could go and kill the lords, not the lords, that could go and kill the bosses, like, really quickly. So I don't think anybody wants to take the risk on that just because of how easily, like, the enemy could get reinforcements over there and try to steal it.
Completely right. Oh, just see Lightbringer's trying to get just trying to res up his partner over here. Just going to have a look on him as he's trying to res. He's doing very, very well trying to defend against these 2 or 3 guys at the moment with the engineer. And they're just trying to hold as long as they can. I think Ken just went down to a lot of cleave damage right there. Looks like he's got a lot of conditions. He's going to go down. Had 2 dodges left, but I think he got so immobilised he didn't even get the chance to. As he does look, unfortunately going to go down there. Not enough support coming out from the engineer, unfortunately, as he does just go down as well on the point. Unfortunately, just out the side of the point as well, so he's not getting those ticks in. But we do see that Notorious has just come back in. I just wanted to sing the song just then. Just coming back in on the point, just kind of rotating in at the right time. I don't know if it's going to be enough. They need to hit some pressure on mid. Does look like Ken and the Warrior are now kind of trying to attempt to push to mid.
Yeah, I will note there over here at the hen fight, the red team was doing a really nice job with the corpse cleave and making sure they got the cleave all for necessary. Like in the downstate there, we had that really big res raise, but like red team was just throwing on so much AoE and corpse cleave that they were able to like easily keep targets in the downstate. That was really impressive from them. And as well, they finally think that they have the security they need to take down a boss, so they're going to be going for Chieftain right now. And I think now is probably the best time, if any, because blue team is pretty much hard focused at this point on getting back a point, and I doubt they're even worried about bosses right now.
Yeah, Red have actually lost their close pointers now as well now. So Red fully getting the points in, getting those buffs as well from killing the boss, so they got an extra stat bonus. Bonus. Oh, bonus! We're gonna go for the bonus.
It's a boon with a bonus.
I am actually trademarking that. That is mine. If anyone uses it, you are mine. You owe me 10 gold. That's how much it's gonna cost. Pretty much, Luke is coming onto the point now over at Henge. They're just going to bunker far, so whenever they kill them, they're just going to be coming out and pretty much walking into a red wall of death, I think. They're trying to attempt that over at Henge at the moment.
Yeah.
It does look like they're getting back mid now, but unfortunately it does look like they only need really a capture point or a boss kill to actually just finish this matchup.
Yeah, I think red team's just going to all in at this point, just secure themselves over here on the henge, make sure they hold on to that. They'll force the team to go all in here, and they may even be able to score 1 or 2 backups. So you can see on the minimap right now, basically everyone from the red team is redirecting over here to the henge. This is a pretty safe move, and assuming they're able to pull that off, this game should go into the red team's favor with little to no issues.
It seemed like they did kind of pull it back towards the end there, but I think maybe Red, like you said, were kind of just pulling back safely, just trying to make sure that they could take the match rather than risking pushing forward and losing their points, because I think they knew that Blue was starting to get together, pardon me, a little bit more on the points and stuff. So yeah, good job by those guys.
And there we go. Congratulations to the red team. They will be taking the first round, and these are best of 3 sets, correct?
That's it, indeed.
Alrighty.
Awesomeness. Hope you're okay in chat. We just did 100 viewers, so thank you very much, guys. Remember, we will be giving out gems